Sasa unajua sio watu wengi wanajua. Watu wengi wanajua abortion ni kutoa ball. Miscarriage ni miscarriage, abortion ni abortion. Well, viewer, today we are here at Kangemi and we are being joined by the Multi-Power Youth Organization, which is a community-based organization. We are continuing from our last week's topic where we were talking about abortion. Indeed, it is a very controversial issue, and that's the reason why we are sitting with these youth here and listening to them, telling us about their experiences with friends. Some have even gone through the same themselves, but what we're coming to learn here is that these things are happening out here in the streets, and if something is not done, if the youth are not enlightened and given enough information, then it will be very difficult for us as a community to deal with this matter. Hello and welcome to Family Matters, a program designed to look into and solve problems affecting families. I am your host, Timothy Omondi.
So mi si support abortion na sitawahi support abortion because what I know, abortion ni kitu ingine mbaya because unaweza fanya abortion na pengine ndo mtoi tu ulikuwa upate au ungepata mtoi mwingine. Unaweza fanya abortion umepata magonjwa zingine zenye hautawahi overcome.
Rampant abortion, I think it's not something to be encouraged.
I was like, this guy is an animal. How can I do it? And like we've been living together and
ama kama unapata watu mabeste zangu wenye najua hutumia vitu kama omo, mse ana dilutio omo, anachukua vijiti za kifagio.
Okay, according to me, abortion, I do not support it. Why? I still regret about my daughter that was meant to be born, but I never gave her a chance to live. It still haunts me up to now. I have 3 kids of now, but to me, I always know that I'm supposed to be having 4.
As you all know, it's a very controversial issue and would like to hear what these ladies have to say about the topic. Last week we brought you the same topic, and according to the comments that we received from you viewers, we felt that there was need for us to continue this topic and try and exhaust it as much as we can. In any way tukisema tunaweza ikondon ni kama haibambi.
Unajua kitu moja tunafaa tujue, abortion inafanyika backdoor, unaona? So tukubali ama tukatai, abortion bado inaendelea. So zile ishakuwa wasu huko nyuma, kitu ime happen ndio inajileta into light.
Ngoja. Now viewer, as other people say that the process is so painful that they wouldn't want to go through it, but you find that other people look at the circumstances surrounding this and say that at times you have to carry out an abortion. Now let's hear more from our friend here, what she has to say about this and what her opinion concerning this is.
Kama vile nimesema, kuna situations zinabidi mtu anafanya abortion. Tuseme labda kama saa hizi uko kwa critical condition yenye inabidi lazima labda ni kulingana na afya yako. Wameangalia, wameona huyu haezi zaa, ama wewe mwenyewe labda umeona hapana iko hivi na hivi, so inabidi utoe ile ball. Mimi ufanya kwa hosi ni job yangu mob, so nimepatana na watu wengi ambao wamesha abort, wamekuja kusaidika, unaona. So ilifanyika backdoor, so wamekuja into light, saa zile imekuwa too late, ama saa zile condition imebidi mtu anaona hapa hivi ni kifo ama uhai, so mtu ana choose uhai, so akikuja kwa hosi anasaidika, unaona. Na ile saidi yenye anasaidika nayo ni ile ishakuwa too late. So ndio nasema abortion bado zinaendelea kufanyika na zinafanyika huko mashinani, huko hivi mtaani, na tusipoikubali bado itaendelea. So kitu ya muhimu ni kukubali na it come into light. Yule mtu akikuja kufanya abortion anajua, anaulizwa 1 2 3 sababu gani ambayo inatuma afanye abortion, ndio ijulikane kama itakubalika. Lakini kitu ya muhimu kabisa, lazima tukubali abortion inafanyika, na inafanyika nyuma ya ya curtains. So tukileta into light, tutakuwa tumejua mambo mob na tutakuwa tumesolve problems mob za wananchi, juu ni kitu iko na inaendelea.
And this brings us to ask this big question. as a society, what role should we play to reduce or eliminate abortion in our midst?
That means the society has lost the responsibility of taking care of their members, protect them, and also to accept, them, I mean, because after all of us are born in families, and personally, I feel like even though I could be wrong and I could do something that, other people cannot accept, but I do believe that my mother still has to accept me, because, she's, her and me, we are not different, But since there is no love, the mother doesn't love his own daughter or the father doesn't love his own daughter, they don't consider them to be part of themselves. That's why they don't take care of them, that's one thing. And also, after that, when they encounter a problem that they cannot overcome themselves, they're not willing to accommodate and to receive them.
So my mama forced me, and my girlfriend's mom forced me to procure an abortion. To me, it was not okay.
When we say that it is parents and it's a society that pushes people to go to abortion, I'm here as a reader of the community, as a man of God, to appeal to the community. Let's come to terms. Let's come into reality.
Okay, I want to urge the churches, and especially the women, to take up this issue seriously. Let us go back to our where we came from, where the girls can come to a woman. And now in the church, I am obligated by the fact that I'm reading the Bible and I'm in God's presence to talk to the girls, the small girls, the big girls, the women, without me opening my mouth anywhere. And so if the girls and the women have that confidence in me, then they can come and we can chat and we can talk about sex without any barriers. And I should not go and discuss, even if I know this girl and I know the mother, I should not go and tell the mother, oh, I saw your child in the church, or your girl was talking about sex in the church, your girl has told me she's already sexually active, because this was given to me in confidence. And so that we can counsel the girls, because girls are not also scared of talking to women in the church because they think, oh, she's going to tell my mother. But we need to have that confidence. The little girls, the young girls, the young ladies need to have that confidence in the women.
We got two things right here. One is killing a human being. The other one is giving an opportunity to this living being to live his own life. So the society, the parents need to get this one thing, that it will be more morally appropriate to allow their daughters to come in terms, allow those kids to bring out those living beings than to kill, because it's more shameful to kill than to allow a living being to live.
What I can tell them, just to accept the situation as it is, because time has a way of mending things. Time has a way of mending things. You might opt for abortion. That will be a scar in your life forever. I still regret.
Mi na believe mtoi ni stress tu saa zenye hujampata.
Pengine umerepiwa hivi ni kazini yako, ama pengine huko unajua huyo ni kazini yako, unakuja kugundua baadaye.
So anaona, instead of people viewing me in a negative way, I better abort it and clean up my name.
Why should you wait to get pregnant for you to undergo an abortion?
But it could cost her life.
Liz, thank you for coming again to Family Matters. Your story was so instrumental to other people, yeah? And people called in, sharing their experiences because you shared your life with them. And just a recap of your story, would you care to share with the viewer again a brief story of what happened to you and how you did not take the choice of aborting and the reasons as to why you did not do that?
For me, like when I got pregnant, I didn't have that like mentality of aborting the baby or terminating that kid. But after I gave birth, life changed, and like it was like I was asking myself, if at all I knew life could be like that, I could have aborted. I could have terminated the kid, but after becoming a parent and seeing your kids like smiling to you, it was my best experience. Though it is very hard for me, but still, I don't support abortion.
That will not be the solution. Let's look at it this way. Earlier, we'll talk about abortion and we think pregnancy and we think this, you can go ahead and abort. But now you even have the flip side. We have HIV. You can abort that baby. What about HIV? I think we need to sit down and talk to the girls.
I've been there, done that, living it, but abortion is not a motion. It's not an option.
I've gone through a lot of pain, tears, and like, for me, I don't support abortion because like I've met so many chicks who have like aborted, and it is different to mine. It is even harder than mine, and I don't give it support.
When you say it's harder than yours and that you've met them, this means you work with girls who have pregnancies unwanted, who abort. These are the kind of people you work with.
Yeah.
Where do you work?
I'm a community health worker at Kangemi, and I'm like a BCC facilitator, behavior change and communication, and I do it to the girl child. But not only the girl child, I do it to both, but mostly to women, because like I believe that we are the mothers of the nation. We give birth to boys and girls. And I've met a lot of chicks who have aborted.